Hello everyone, it's Wei. I hope you're all doing well. Today I wanted to share with you some new painting materials that I got, and also I'll make a new painting video where I'll be using these materials. A while back I was contacted by Sennelier, which some of you might know is my absolute all-time favorite brand, and most of my paintings are done with the Sennelier paint. Anyway, they wanted to send me some watercolor materials for me to try. I guess you can imagine how thrilled I was. So I received them this morning and everything was amazing and I'm just so excited. Although they didn't specifically ask me to advertise or something like that, I still wanted to make a video to show them because I can't help sharing my joy with all of you guys here. Okay, let's start by the paint. The first item I received is this watercolor metal box of 48 colors that come in half pans, and there's a brush. Oh my goodness! Can you imagine to receive a gift like this? I mean, this is like my dream box. It's been on my wish list since I don't know for how long. And I was gonna get one for myself for Christmas this year, but here it is, just in front of me. I'm just really excited to to have one like this. Okay, so yeah, there are 48 colors in it, and let's open it. Alright. Okay, so there's the metal box. Very nice regular metal box, and I noticed like a dent in here, but that's probably my mailman because I don't know why this morning he didn't even ring my doorbell. He just sort of threw the whole parcel onto my driveway. Anyway, that's not important. At the back there's a metal ring for you to hold the box. And the size of the box is not really big, not really too big, because I have relatively small hands and it fits in my hand perfectly. Okay, let's just open it. Oh my goodness, look at all those colors. So inside you have lots of space to mix colors, and oh, I really like it when it comes with the plastic sheet like this, where you can see all the names of the colors. This is so neat. And these are half pans. There's a brush. It's a pretty small brush. It's a Sennelier brush. It's more like for details, I guess. Okay. Ah, this is so good. I will put the names of the colors on the screen so that you can see if you're interested. Okay, so that's the first box, and hold on. And there's the second box. It's also a metal box of 12 colors that come in tubes. Oh, this is really great. I do have a box of tubes, but I think there are only 8 colors, and I don't think that's enough. Even though I'm really thrilled by the 48 colors and, you know, all the extra colors, but to be honest, I do think that 12 colors, or a box of 12 colors, is really good enough, is really sufficient for a beginner. You know, depending on my experience, I don't usually use more than 12 colors. And let's take a look inside. So it's the same metal box, but smaller, and also a metal ring. And inside you have the same, pretty much the same layout and the colors in tubes. Some people ask me if it's better to get watercolors in pens or in tubes. I guess that depends on, it really depends on how you paint and depending on your like personal preference. I personally prefer pens because it's just easier to use, especially if you're working on a small scale. But you'll find that tubes are much handier if you're working on larger paintings. Yeah, so I'll keep this for, you know, maybe if someday I make a big painting or relatively big painting. And then the third one is this small box called La Petite Aquarelle, the little watercolor, and this is the student's quality of the Sennelier paint. And I've seen people use it, but I haven't tried it myself. For some reason I couldn't find this one in my local art shop. So if your budget is limited, then I think it's that's my cell phone. So I think it's a good idea to start with the student's quality paint because they are usually much less pricey than the artist's quality. Okay, alright, so these are the colors. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly on camera. It's great. They pretty much cover all the colors that I use, I don't know, most frequently. But there is the white color inside, and I don't know. I don't usually use white. I believe I have another box that contains a white color, and I just sort of replaced it with another color. Anyway, some artists do use white to paint. I guess again, then it depends on how you paint. So that's the box. Oh, it's so cute, and it's so little, and there's elastic strap at the back, so you can pass your hand through and hold it very steadily in your hand. This is so cute, and I like the design. Alright, how do we open it? Oh, very neat. So you have the mixing wells, and this is probably a space for to store your brush and all the colors here. This looks very nice. The box is in plastic, which is very, you know, it's very light. So if you're painting outside or if you want to carry it everywhere with you, then this is a very nice box to take with you. I like the layout of the colors, I mean the palette, although I'm not really on board with the white colors, but you know you can get single pans and then replace it with another color that you like. Okay, so that's the little La Petite Aquarelle. I'm really curious to find out how the colors are. And then there's the brushes. Oh, look at those. They are so beautiful. Okay, let's see. So I have the 8504 series brushes that come in 4 sizes. 4, 0, 2, 4, and 8. Let me just take them out so you can see clearly. So these are the sizes from 0 to 8. And I probably forgot to mention that these are Raphael brushes. And again, it's my favorite brand. It's my favorite brush. I think they belong to the same company as Sennelier. And these brushes are called Martre Imitation Sable. It's probably in French or in English, I'm not so sure. So I I guess this is like a sable brush with made with marten hair. I'm not so sure, I'm gonna have to check that. So you can see that these are round brushes with the fine tip, very pointy tip, great for details, and it's written precision. So my camera's not focusing. Okay, there we go. So these are the 8504 brushes, and these ones, oh okay, so these are the 805 series. My current brush is also Raphael that I bought probably a year ago, and it's the 803. Hold on, let me just get it out. I think they're the same size, yeah. So this one is the 805, and my current brush is the 803 size 0. And this one is a, I don't know, it's probably a size 3. Okay, let me see if it could focus. Okay. So you can see that my brush is a little chunkier than this one, but I absolutely love the Petit Gris series. This one is a imitation squirrel. So I'm not sure if it's made with real squirrel hair or not, but I believe they're usually softer than these one, for example. I'm not so sure, I'm gonna have to try it. This is a great size because it's very close to mine. Once you get it wet, I think it's going to be pretty much the same. This is a very, very versatile brush for details and for broad strokes. And again, and there's the 8402 series in size 5. There are 2 of them. Oh, it's the Raphael Kolinsky. Oh my goodness, I've always wanted to try the Kolinsky brush. Oh, I'm so happy. It also has a very, very my camera is just not focusing. I don't know why. So you can see that the tip is longer and probably much thinner and pointier than the Petit Gris brush. So I think this would be really, really great for details. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try this. And the last is a big brush, the 805. Oh, it's the same series. The 805 brush in size 6. I don't know why I'm just so bad at opening packages. Okay, so this is the big brush, the Raphael Soft Aqua. It's written the same thing, Soft Aqua, which probably means that the brush is extremely soft. It's the case with my current brush. A lot of you probably already know this, but the larger the brush, the belly of the brush is, the more water it can hold. So this one would be great for like a background wash or broad strokes. And finally, paper. I was so excited to find these papers in the parcel. These are the Sennelier pure cotton paper, 300 GSM, and wow, it comes in cold press, hot press, and rough grain. I normally use cold press because it's like a good compromise between hot press and rough grain. Hot press means it's very, very smooth, there's no tooth on it, and with rough grain you can get rough grains. So there you have the block in all 3 kinds of textures, and even though I'm not very sure, but I think it's glued on all 4 sides so that you can paint on it without having to use the tape. And the second paper is this Sennelier paper in cellulose. It's 100% cellulose, called Academy. Even though I'm not really a huge fan of the cellulose paper, I do use it from time to time. They make great practice paper because they are a lot less pricey than pure cotton paper, and sometimes I don't know, they could be easier to paint on. I will try this as well. The last one is the Sennelier USK book. Some people call it the accordion book. Oh, I'm so happy to get this one because, you know, I bought the exact same book a couple of months ago, so it's so nice to get a second one, and I absolutely enjoyed the paper quality. Let me go check if I can find it. Okay, so here it is. This one is mine that I bought a few months ago, and a little stain on the cover. This book is really, really nice, and I used it for my flower paintings. I don't know if I did a flip through of this one. I don't think so, but maybe I'll just flip through it quickly so you can see what I did in it. Oh yeah, this is a great little book, and I will use the second one to paint maybe more flowers or maybe something else. And this one is also 100% cotton, rough grain. Thank you so much for watching this one, and go check out my painting tutorial if you're interested. I will put the link below. So have a nice day, everybody. I will see you next time.